Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Darklegend, and I'm here with.
Savage Acorn.
And
Yep.
hello, my name is Johnny Boy. I'll be here in the background, just giving minor thoughts. But Chris, take it away, please.
Okay, and this is we don't really do this often, but this is kind of a TMFIA discussion of season 6, episode 7 of The Walking Dead, otherwise known as what was it called? Heads Up.
Heads up.
Heads Up. Well, it just aired tonight. Tonight is November 22nd of the 2015. It's actually 23rd right now because it's like 12:17. But anyway, Savage, go ahead and give your initial thoughts on the episode.
I overall thought it was a very solid episode. Progression actually happened. We actually got a very nice surprise in the episode, and we're definitely in for a mid-season finale next week.
Yeah, I'm kind of happy that we actually got something this week because the last I think 3 weeks have just been fucking fillers, and it's kind of getting ridiculous.
I mean, we kind of needed the Eastman thing.
True.
Because we showed how Morgan somehow turned into a rabid animal. He turned into a dog, asking for people to kill him when he could have clearly did it himself.
Very true.
Yeah. By the way, I don't know if you watch wrestling or anything, but Eastman looks like Paul Heyman.
He is not. He doesn't get that at all.
I don't get wrestling.
Go ahead. If you want to do a rundown of the episode, go ahead. Or if you just want to go ahead and give the big spoiler of what happened tonight.
Yep. Okay. So if you
Close
haven't
your ears
watched,
if you don't want to hear the big spoiler.
I was about
One,
to.
you get 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, spoilers.
All right, spoiler alert. Here you go. All right, so at the very beginning of the episode, you see Glenn and Nicholas falling off the dumpster, and then you get a better shot of what shows to be Nicholas getting his guts ripped out on top of Glenn. Glenn is not hurt at all, and he crawls under a dumpster and stays there for a night while stabbing zombies in the head while he's trying to survive. He gets out. Finally, Enid fucking makes an appearance and throws him a water bottle. Ends up breaking in the middle of the street. And that's why the episode's called Heads Up, because she says heads up before she throws the water bottle and fucking horribly misses. Because she's a girl and can't throw. Am I right, guys?
Well, she is a horrible teenage girl. Well, getting more in the episode will show you how much of a teenage girl she really is.
Yeah, she's kind of fucking dumb. She kind of respects the walkers and the people who killed her family and blah, blah, blah. And whenever Glenn tries to make an attempt to take her back, she ends up pointing a gun to his head.
She pulls a gun to his head. The guy who's trying to save her life.
Unfortunately.
I hate this character. I
do as well.
What are they trying to get across with this character? I just don't see it. She's weird. She isn't entertaining. She just makes you dislike her.
Very true. Going back to Alexandria, Spencer, Deanne's son, is a fucking idiot.
He tries a Batman Arkham Knight.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Well, he tries making if you guys remember the outpost that he was kind of sniping from, he tried making a break for it. But not by running. He kind of did a grappling hook thing over to the roof of that and tried shimming his way over. Funny story, if you throw that kind of sharp object against a rusting metal, it's probably going to break.
No, but don't tell him that. He won't believe you. He'll hear you. He'll hear you, but he'll keep going.
Rick has to save him. And then, what was the other girl's name?
Tara?
Tara. Tara kind of jumps down there and starts shooting all the walkers around him. When he gets up, he doesn't say thank you or anything. He just says, damn, lost a shoe.
That's not important. I overall think that shoe is more important than saying thank you. I might step or something.
You're good. Rick starts screaming at Tara, the fuck are you doing? You almost died for these people twice now, and Tara just kind of gives him the middle finger. And yeah. We finally find out, or I guess we don't because we already knew, but if you guys have been watching, Morgan's kind of been storing one of the wolves in kind of like a basement or a cellar kind of thing. And, well, he goes to the nurse or the doctor in Alexandria and asks about an infected wound, says it's not his. So then the doctor follows him to said wolf in the cellar, and Carol sees it. So she hands the baby off to another character and starts following him.
That Rick is trying to get his fling on with whatever her name is. I
Yes, I can't remember her name right now. Anyway, so Carol finds out and kind of doesn't really show Morgan showing Carol the wolf, but
she already gets a good idea.
she's got a pretty good idea. Yeah, I'd agree. Morgan kind of stops her from going in, and then she says, "Who do you have in this basement?" And then it kind of cuts off from there and goes back to Glenn and them. Maggie finally figures out at the end of the episode that Glenn is okay because thankfully Enid had a couple balloons that she filled up with some helium and kind of put them into the sky, and that was kind of Maggie's realization that Glenn's okay. She starts running towards that.
Her name's Jessie, by the way. Jessie, that's her name. The one that Carol gave the baby to.
Yeah, Jesse. Okay. And then the biggest shocker of all, everybody's all happy. Everybody's looking at the balloons. Oh, yay. Glenn's okay. And then the tower that I was talking about earlier that Spencer tried climbing to, that he was sniping up in, falls into the wall. And a bunch of walkers.
Crushes the wall, and now and walkers just flood in. They are the prime definition of FUCK ED.
And it ends there.
I wonder who's gonna die.
Oh, totally forgot to remember. Totally forgot to mention. So, in the middle of the episode, maybe like 35 so minutes in, Rick starts teaching Ron how to shoot a gun. And Carl's kind of in the background, being a smart-ass little prick. He's like, "You're going to be scared. Blah, blah, blah." Anyway. So Ron sneaks in to the armory and gets some handgun bullets for the handgun that Rick let him keep so he could get the feel of, if you could see me, I'm doing quotation marks, feel of holding a gun. He then starts walking up behind Carl with a fully loaded handgun and pulls it out and starts pointing it at him, but scene kind of ends there, and obviously the wall falls, so I don't think Ron gets the chance to shoot him this episode anyway. I don't think I'm really missing anything else.
That's pretty much it, other than Enid's a very stupid, idiotic character who has no point in being in the story. All she did was cause nothing but problems.
Hey man, she gave Glenn water.
Hey, he didn't need that water.
He was... True.
Maybe if he was really thirsty.
He was very thirsty. He was like so mad when he found an empty water bottle. Yeah, Enid was kind of being pointless in the fact that she kept running away from Glenn because I guess she didn't want to go back. And which was kind of stupid. I mean, you have a sanctuary and you don't want to go back to it. That's kind of dumb.
I can only understand the thing is that, okay, she even said this herself. She said the walls are too big and to defend every single part. I understand her whole thing. The reason why she goes different places is because she's scared of being attacked by different people. That's kind of what I gathered from, what it is that we survived. Glenn was telling her, we survived here. We do this. We did this. We get that life is going to be really hard and people are going to attack us and stuff, but you have to accept that now. And she's like, okay. So that's her problem. That's why she keeps running away. That's why she keeps, doing these dumb things, is because she's scared of getting attacked by people. That's why when the wolves attacked, that was, she was like, peace out. I'm never going back.
Yeah, and that was kind of a dumb thing on her part.
I mean, because she left before, like, for all she knows, everyone could have died.
Very true.
So, she had no idea everyone, basically won, other than a few background characters who got chopped to pieces by those crazy wolf people, who I thought were going to have a much bigger role, but I'm guessing it's over already.
Oh yeah, I think they're done.
That's over. They built that up so much in Season 5, but I guess it's just over now.
Yeah, it's probably safe to assume. Just because, I mean, they kind of, all the Alexandrians kind of, and then Rick's group all kind of killed off most of them. Oh, there was a very important part.
Huh?
There was an important part I forgot about. So, if you guys remember, if you guys are all caught up on The Walking Dead as of tonight, if you remember when the wolves first attacked, Morgan got surrounded by 5 of them and decided not to kill them. Well, Rick has a talk with Morgan, with Michonne and Carol in the room as well, because I guess they're like the head honchos of the place. Anyway, like I said, Morgan refrains from killing those 5 wolves, and they escape and end up attacking Rick in the RV when he's trying to get back to Alexandria. He kills them, so they died anyway, but the fact that Morgan tried to kill them kind of had to make them all come together for a discussion. Morgan, he's kind of going...
Jedi mentality is kind of, getting in the way of what they're trying to do.
Yeah, that's exactly what I would think. I don't want to say that he's going insane or anything, but I think he's kind of he's digging himself into a hole that he's not going to be able to dig himself out of. The whole not killing thing is kind of hard when you have a lot of people trying to kill you and your family and your friends and your sanctuary, and when you refrain from killing them, they're just going to keep coming back in stronger numbers, so you're kind of fucking yourself.
I think it's cool how it kind of came, super full circle, how Morgan was on one extreme to being really, really, really crazy, and now he's on another extreme where he's way too nice.
Yeah, that's actually a really good observation. I don't think Morgan's ever really going to find a good medium, because right now, back in I think it was
Season 1.
Yeah, they didn't really show Morgan killing everybody, but in episode 4 it kind of explains, episode 4 of season 6, it explains how Morgan was kind of like, if he saw you, you were dead, pretty much, he would kill you. And now he's violent, but he's not violent in the way that he will kill you. He won't try to kill you. He'll just hurt you to the point where you won't be able to hurt anybody else. He kind of needs to find that healthy medium where he needs to be able to get blood on his hands, like Rick said, but I don't think he's going to be able to. Like, he doesn't know.
Yeah, something could happen to Morgan. I don't think it's going to be good either, because you can't have a mentality like that and not just fall victim to someone here, because Negan, we are, that's a big talk in the Walking Dead universe right now, as, who's been cast as Negan? Do you know the actor's name?
John, what was his name?
Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
Yes, he has been casted as Negan. They've already shot scenes for Morgan and stuff like that.
Well, actually, they have shot scenes for him, because there's actually been a video of someone took a video of him. Actually acting out as the scene as Negan.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that something's going to happen. Negan's going to kill somebody pretty prominent, and it might be Morgan.
I feel like Morgan's gonna die.
Yeah, it might be more, because Morgan already died at this point in the comics.
I find it funny that half the characters that are in the show right now should be dead. Carl, Morgan, Glenn.
No, Carl's alive in the
Is he?
Yeah, he's alive still.
Okay, but he doesn't have an eye.
Yeah, he has like an eye patch, and he's like the governor now, and he's gotten older and stuff like that.
Yeah.
The only people who are alive are basically Carol, Sophia, Andrea, Rick, Carl, and that's pretty much it from the Atlanta, the Georgia original survivors.
Yeah.
Everyone else pretty. But
Who do you think's
Huh?
gonna die first out of the group? And it could be either Alexandrians or Alabama to Georgia characters, originals. Savage.
I believe he just dropped out of the call.
Who, Chris?
No, are you guys back in?
Hello?
I'm back in, yeah.
All right, sorry, technical difficult. We're back.
No worries.
Okay.
Savage, did you hear my question?
Yeah, I did. I
Okay.
see her son going. I see her going. What's her
Ron
name?
and Jesse?
Yeah, no, not them. What's her name? The leader. What's her name?
Oh, Deanne.
Deanne. I see her going.
Deanna.
I see her kid going. The one who tried to Batman across the
Spencer.
Yeah, Spencer. I see him gone. I see the building guy. I see him gone.
Building guy? Oh, yeah, the
Plaid.
guy.
Who never takes off his plaid shirt.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
But yeah, out of those guys, that's all I really see dying. I don't see anyone else from our group dying. Maybe Tara, because I think Tara might go, and you see Eugene being such a pacifist,
Yeah.
and then he sees her get in such a bad situation and get torn up or something. Then he just snaps, and then he becomes super violent or something like that. But I know Abraham, he dies in a comic by Dwight around this time.
Right.
He gets shot in the eye with Daryl crossbow by Dwight.
I personally think the first one to go is going to be Enid. I think she's going to die before they get back to the walls. And then I think while they're trying to save Enid, multiple people are going to die. And I think you were right on about Ron. I think he's probably going to die. Hopefully, I hope he dies before he kills Carl or attempts to.
I think they might use him as the way to lose Carl, make Carl lose his eye, then he'll die.
Yeah. I don't want Carl to lose anything.
I see them doing like the whole No Way Out thing where all the zombies are coming through and he's like, okay, Carl, you mess with me, now I'm going to mess with you. And he tries to kill Carl, but he gets him in the eye instead. Then he gets torn apart by a zombie while not paying attention or something.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see that.
But yeah, pretty much Rick, he's safe. Michonne, she's safe. Morgan, he'll be safe for now. Daryl, he'll be safe. Abraham, safe. Sasha, safe. Yeah, majority of the guys are safe.
Yeah.
Rosita, I don't know about her, though.
I didn't think about Rosita.
Because she's a very, nothing character at this point. There's almost no use for her. Other than she's just another person who can slash zombies. But, yeah.
What about Sasha? Where's Sasha? She's still alive, right?
Yeah, she's with Abraham.
Yeah. Sasha and Abraham. I'm totally... And Daryl.
Daryl, yeah. Oh, wow. He's out there. He's stranded.
He is. I totally forgot about that.
Oh, boy. He might be the one that gets caught by Negan and then killed. And then
no.
he can be saying, okay, we got one of your people, and we got all the information out of him by torturing him, and here he is. And then he just starts killing him with the bat and stuff like that. And, yeah, that would just suck. But that's if they stay in the Alexandria safe zone, which is not so safe anymore since a wall collapse. But yeah,
I really hope. I feel like it's gonna happen, but I feel like in Maggie's kind of rush of trying to get to Glenn, she might die.
Oh yeah, she might die before they even meet up again.
Yeah.
She just might say, "Oh wait, oh yeah." Because they do that to us a lot. They make us anticipate the characters who haven't seen each other want to see each other.
Well, that's the thing. Maggie's lost like so much. She lost her
she's lost
parents. She lost her sister, and she almost lost Glenn. Like that was almost fucking horrible.
Like it was horrible for her at the beginning of the episode because at that point, for all she knew, they were all dead.
Yeah. Yep.
But Maggie, she's a strong character. But wow, you went through all that.
I think that I hope Maggie's gonna be alive, but something's gonna happen. I know someone's gonna get either hurt, killed, or both. Next episode, that's definitely gonna happen.
Definitely, because it's the mid-season finale and things like that. Oh my gosh! Do you remember the season 4 mid-season finale with the whole governor attack thing?
Oh my god, yeah.
And they did a major character death with Herschel. He's probably the largest character death they've had throughout the whole series, probably, besides maybe Beth.
I think Beth was kind of big though. Like,
it was big, but not so big because she was a character that, not everyone liked. Some people didn't like her. Either you loved her or you hated her. It's either one or the other.
Who didn't like her?
I didn't really care about. I
thought she was very annoying. That was just my opinion.
Yeah, she was annoying.
So annoying.
I hated her ever since she tried to kill herself in season 2.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot about that.
I thought Shane's death was pretty big.
Shane's was pretty big. I'd agree to that.
It was big, but it was big for that time.
I think now the biggest death we've had. Who died recently?
Other than freaking Noah.
Yeah, Noah wasn't really that big. I kind
Tyrese.
of got over him pretty quick.
Tyrese, people got over him pretty quick.
Tyrese.
I miss Tyrese.
I feel like they have to regulate the number of black people. John actually told me this when they started killing off the black characters, that they have to regulate the people. Like, as soon as Noah died, then Morgan came back, but...
Well, they did the same thing on Fear the Walking Dead. Like, it took them quite a while for get like a good on-screen death of someone who wasn't like, because the first character that died, of course, was a black guy, and then the second character, but the second, like, Walker they killed was the Asian lady, and I'm sure it was another black person or something. No, because of the girl's boyfriend was black too. They just kept killing off like minority characters. It's like, Jesus Christ.
Well, because here's what they try to do to you in this show, in Fear the Walking Dead, when they try to shove social or freaking ethnicity, and they try to shove minorities and ethnic diversity down your throat. Like, everyone in that show was a different ethnicity. There was an Asian lady, a black guy, a New Zealand guy, a Mexican guy, a Cuban guy. Like, there were so many different people.
It was LA though, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
So.
You guys getting ready to wrap up, or you guys got some more stuff to talk about?
Nothing.
Well, yeah, all I have to say for this episode is I can't wait for the mid-season finale.
Yeah, seriously, I really...
Because at this point, you almost can't predict what's going to happen.
Ooh, I do have to make one comment before we go, though. I think that Rosita was kind of a badass to Eugene. If you guys remember, Rosita was giving a lesson on weaponry to some people who weren't really, I guess, used to it, and Eugene wasn't really liking it. So she kind of gave him the stern come to Jesus talk, and he left like a bitch.
Like, he almost kind of seemed to me like the character that's unchangeable. Because at this point, he's been through so much to the point where it's like, okay, it's been 2 to 3 years of this stuff. You should at least be able to have no problem killing zombies.
Yeah.
Are you guys going to return next week?
I'd like to.
I'd like to. I'd have no problem with that.
All right. Well, Chris, if you want to do an outro, that'd be perfect.
All right. Thank you guys for tuning in to the one of the first TMFIA Walking Dead episode reviews. Make sure to tune in sometime next week. Hopefully, I'll catch the earlier one. I wasn't able to catch it this time because I was doing some Evil Within stuff. thanks you guys for watching. Make sure to go subscribe to the TMFA main channel. Go subscribe to Savage's channel, Johnny Boy's channel, and my channel. Go ahead and plug your Twitters. Mine is at Chris Nilsson 2.
My name is Dragon Tamer 109.
And you can follow us at TMFIA Games, and thank you all for watching.